Here's Brandon McManus to get this one going. And away we go from Wisconsin. Deontay Hardy to return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Vacates quickly left side. Andrews with the catch. They get 27 on the play. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Lamar now from the gun. He's got Andrews. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 17. Bateman hauls it in. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a 1st and goal.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. Jackson yet again. The screen pass falls incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So the incompletion on 1st. Here's 2nd and goal. And again, it's Jackson. On the move, headed right. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
First and 10 now from the 30.
Sit. Back up. Let's go now.
Play fake, it's Love. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. Second down coming up.
The best of the best, they know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
Got it.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
560. Set, hut. Set.
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
97.
Working quickly here.
Ready.
Turning to Jacobs on third. And he'll get it up to the 44.
Get.
Offense in the hurry up here.
62 blaster. White. Set.
Thrown on first down, Love. That's reeled in by Jaden Reed. Offense up to the line fast. Running on first here with Jacobs. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. Tackled on the play by Marlon Humphrey.
Striker, 3-3. Ready.
From the 38. This finds Downs. He's contained at the line for no gain. Nate Wiggins getting up to end that play. Throwing his Love on third. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Still has room inside the 15. And he's all the way down the 10-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Ready.
They'll run Jacobs. And not quite a touchdown, but he's down to the 4 before going out. 6 yards from there. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Set. Hut.
Jacobs. And he's brought down for a loss.
On the ball.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Trouble, 38. Set, hut.
Love now on 3rd and goal. Has it in close. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
3 plays haven't gotten it done. Now a 4th to try to reach that end zone.
Blaster, 6. Ready?
Love out of the shotgun. And he will score. Touchdown, Green Bay! The Packers finish off their opening drive. Brandon McManus on for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Packers respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. On now is McManus to kick this away. Hardy on the return. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. 1st and 10 now from the 30. The drive begins with Henry. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. We're to the 2-minute warning from Lambeau. The Ravens driving. Now here's Lamar. Finds a man right side. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Complete beyond the marker. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
This one's to Andrews outright. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Lamar throwing again. Finding Flowers. Pickup of a few as he heads out of bounds. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. No motion him out of the backfield. 3rd and 2. Here's Jackson. That's going to be caught by Mitchell. And a solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out. Pickup of 5 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Again, it's Jackson to the air. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Jackson's going to throw again. Dumped off to his running back. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Only need the length of the football. It's 4th and inches. Shotgun snap to Jackson. That's caught beyond the marker. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. They're now set for 1st and 10. Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. Ravens call in on Justin Tucker for the field goal. It's about 43 yards for it. Tucker's kick is up and good. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Claws red. Set, go.
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And he'll get it up to the 44. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
And he takes it up and across midfield into Ravens territory. Working quickly here. On second down, Jacobs. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Hustle, hustle.
Offense in the hurry up here.
Eagle blue. Set.
First down throw, here's Love. Finds his man, it's Cray. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
Ready?
Shotgun give now to Jacobs. Takes it in, touchdown Green Bay. The Packers take the lead right away in half number 2. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Hardy on the return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. And the drive will start out with a first and 10. Now it's Lamar. Connects with Bateman. And he reaches the 35 before going out.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Lamar off the play fake. That's complete inside the 35. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. They toss right side to Henry. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Here we go, second and very long. Complete Derrick Henry. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
And he takes it down to the 2, but no touchdown. He's out of bounds. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Mitchell punches it in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens grab the lead on their first series of the half. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while. But that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens push their lead to 3. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
On the set.
1st and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go. Set.
From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
Faster, faster.
Offense up to the line fast.
43 rail.
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's Packers football, and they know what they need to do, trailing here in the 4th. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Blaster. Ready.
They stick with Jacobs. Juke the defender. And he's able to reach that midfield stripe after some solid running. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Hut, hut.
Going run again with Jacobs. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. A 5-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Completes this one to Kraft. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line.
Sure nice to see them looking for their tight ends in the passing game. Such great size to have out there. It really forces defenses to try to find a way to defend them along with everybody else.
And it's a rare defensive win on the ground. He's caught at the line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Ready, ready.
Jacobs running behind center.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Shot, 17.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Green Bay. Packers down by only 3. Fourth and 3, drive on the line.
Ready, ready. Hut.
Back to throw it. He connects downfield on 4. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. They'll keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on 4th down. A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready.
A give to Jacobs on the inside handoff. And they take him down, but he's able to get this inside the red zone. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Hut, hut.
Handoff here to Jacobs. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. They find 7 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
This throw is caught. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. The Packers take their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. 8 yards to go as they get set on 2nd and goal.
Set, hut. Ready.
Here he is to throw. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that brings up 3rd and goal. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
Okay,
and it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Catch is made in close. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. A timeout now with 5 seconds left on the clock, and they're in position to force overtime here with a field goal.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
And he's got it. He pulls in a game-winning touchdown with almost no time left. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And, Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
Set.
He'll look to throw it. And he isn't going to get it. They wanted those 2 to feel a little bit more comfortable, but hey, they're still just moments away from a victory. On now is McManus to kick this away. Kick taken in here at the 17. And he's brought down, Brock, and that brings this ball game to a close. So this is a Packers win. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And, Kate, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a one-possession game that's not about how you start. It's all about how you finish.
So for Brock Huard, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Packers are your winners as we say so long from Green Bay.
Now from the home of the 49ers, Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, this is EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. All right, we're just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive.
Let's go now.
Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. And not a whole lot there, up to about the 25. Here's 2nd and 9. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now Purdy. Open man downfield is Kittle. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
Go.
They'll motion over Samuel. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Up the middle, here's McCaffrey. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. 2nd down and 8. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. He gets it to Samuel, left side. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They'll motion over Samuel. And the defense snuffed that one out. It goes down as a completion, but no gain. Shotgun snap to Purdy. That is caught at the 3. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
19 Tiger. Bravo 80.
And they'll run here with McCaffrey. And he will not get in from there. In fact, I think he was shoved backwards a little bit. The task a bit tougher as they face 2nd and goal. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. Ricky Pearsall, the intended receiver. And now it's 3rd and goal. So Kittle comes in motion. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Want to finish this opening drive with 6. So the decision is go for it on 4th and goal. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. So, trying to make a statement on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th and goal. Now Purdy. And this is incomplete. They don't go for the field goal. Wind up trying to throw for the touchdown. They get nothing out of it on 4th and goal.
Well, clearly this coach wanted to come out aggressive early. They decide not to settle for the field goal by going for it on 4th and goal, and they are turned away. What a great stop. early in this game by this defense.
So the two sides going to make that long walk to the other end of the field. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. And the reception for Chris Godwin. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 20. Mayfield to throw it here on 1st down. Pressure gets there, and down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Timeout 49ers. That is their 2nd. On 2nd down, and that pressure too great. He's going to be sacked in the end zone, and that is a safety. Well, that's certainly a way to break a 0-0 ball game. A safety, first point on the board, and the lead is now the bizarre score of 2-0.
Well, Mike, I don't think anybody had that on their bingo card. I mean, for a safety to be the first points of a ball game is pretty uncommon, but a great job there by the defense, capitalizing on the field position and coming away with the 2.
First and 10 for Purdy. Downfield, and it's caught by Ayuk. And he will score. Brandon Ayuk, touchdown, 49ers. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mayfield. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Point it right, point it right, point it right.
Back to the air, it's Mayfield. Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former Florida State Seminole.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
That's caught. Christian McCaffrey.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game. This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back with you from Santa Clara in a moment. They'll run. This is Jordan Mason. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that could all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Second and 7. They'll send a tight end in motion. They'll run. This is Mason. And he'll get this close to a first down. Gets about 7, maybe a yard short of the first down. Here's third down and a few inches. Throwing is Purdy. They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he will have the first down. He caught it short of the line to gain, but knows right where that marker is, and he's able to pick up that first down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying.
Yellow! Right side! Fire down these two! Fire down these two! Right side! Yellow! Right side! Yellow! Yellow! Right side! Yellow, yellow! Yellow! Right side! Wide right! Right side! Wide right! Right side! Right side! Yellow! Right side! Fire down these two! Fire down these two! Right side! Right side! First hut.